going on, guys? My name is Trevor. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about my most anticipated movie of the year, The Suicide Squad. Join me down below in the comment section. Have you guys seen this yet? Are you seeing it in theaters? Are you watching it on HBO Max? And what did you think about it? All spoiler free. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. And if this is your guys' first time here, make sure to hit that big red button down below and subscribe to the channel. We got lots more content coming this weekend. A DCEU ranking and a ranking of all the Suicide Squad members. I'm very excited for all of it. Let me know your guys' thoughts about this film. Let's do this. Supervillains Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and a collection of nutty cons at Bel Rev Prison join the super secret, super shady Task Force X as they are dropped off the remote, enemy-infused island of Corto Maltese. So this is my most anticipated movie of the year. My expectations were through the roof, and everyone who's seen this already was saying it's one of the best comic book movies of all time. It's the best movie of the year, and there was lots of high expectations going into this. And I think it's safe to say that it lived up to all those expectations. I was expecting a wacky, nutty, absurd, raunchy, gory movie, and that's precisely what we got. And I wanted all those things from seeing the Red Band trailer. Whenever we get a Red Band trailer, we know it's going to be raunchy and gory and kind of violent and just kind of like going for it. It's absurd, and that's exactly what we got, and I loved every second of it. Our cast here is absolutely fantastic. Big standout for me is Peacemaker, played by John Cena. I mean, this is the best we've seen John Cena, and I'm slowly becoming a John Cena fan. I know what I'm being for Halloween this year. Peacemaker, it's gonna happen. But the big standout for me, minus Harley Quinn, who we'll get to in a second, is Idris Elba as Bloodsport. I didn't really know much about this character going into it, but he ended up being my favorite character of the film. He wasn't a leader, and we get to see him transition into that. He's absolutely badass. His suit is epic, and Idris Elba, I mean, come on, it's Idris Elba. And obviously Harley Quinn gets a lot of more solo time throughout this film, and Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, she's kind of like the face and the front runner of the DCEU right now. And I'm for it. I want to see more of her. I want to see Birds of Prey 2. And I honestly want to see a Suicide Squad 2 directed by James Gunn and with Harley Quinn in the forefront again. Love these three. And also the supporting cast is really, really good. But the absurdity of this film is what really made it stand out. And I'm just going to say it's not going to be for everyone. My girlfriend was not the biggest fan of this one. It is so crazy, so over the top, very funny. And she didn't really like all those different things. I mean, by the third act, and the threat they face in the third act is one of the craziest designs I've ever seen. And it's also one of the most absurd things to actually think of. I'm not sure if it's based off the comics. I'm not a comic book guy, just a guy who wears a Suicide Squad shirt, but my girlfriend didn't like it. And if you're not really the biggest fan of these kind of absurd, wacky superhero movies, you're not going to like this one. And my girlfriend wasn't the biggest fan, unfortunately, but that third act is rambunctious. It's crazy. And I loved all of it about it. I mean, it took me a while to kind of get used to it. I was like, really? This is the direction we're going? But I loved it. I had so much fun with it. Also, James Gunn, you can just tell he's having fun here. I mean, this is his movie. It looks like he has straight creative freedom over this film. That it is his movie, exactly what he wanted. And I mean, the jokes, the one-liners, and overall, just this whole scope on how we told the story is done so beautifully. You feel the James Gunn vibe in it, and I love that. He's telling a story kind of all over the place, going back in time in the future and different times in past, and I really loved when he did that. A problem I had with it is that second act slows down almost to a halt at times. I mean, right from the beginning, the first act is action-packed, is going, guns blazing. Second act, it literally slows down to almost a walk, and it's kind of crazy that it did that at times. Third act picks back up and goes back to that sprint, but that second act kind of halted for a little bit. But I feel like certain scenes in that second act could have been cut out. I was just maybe a nitpick I had, but my girlfriend said that's kind of where she got taken out of it. That was a little too slow for her in the middle. And I can agree on that. It does slow down quite a bit in the middle. Not a fault, most movies do, but the middle maybe slows down just a little bit too much. But finally, the visuals in this film and the character design, costume design, it's second to none. We haven't even talked about King Shark yet. I mean, Sylvester Stallone voices him. Did not know that going into it, and I mean, and really there to be funny, the funny character, make us laugh. And pretty much every line he has, I was laughing. Didn't really get annoyed by him, but I was also like a character. I enjoyed him. I had some fun with the character of King Shark. His animation, his CGI is done to perfection. I mean, absolutely looks fantastic. But overall for this movie, it is wacky. It's absurd. It's really self-aware, and it really goes for it, and I think it absolutely nails it. So overall for a score, I'm going to go a solid 90%, a 4.5 out of 5. I got to rewatch this one as soon as possible. I really, really did like it a lot. Might even say I loved it. Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. More Suicide Squad videos coming this weekend. It's going to be awesome. And a DCEU ranking coming later this weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.